everything. The monarchical system, the government. It's not them. It's others. The others monarchical system, government on them. The freedom is from the others, not from them. The government is from the others, not from them. I don't know Asian. After I save them, after I feed them, I'll let them independence. They won't be in my country. Maybe they can apply to my country, my land. Maybe I will accept them. But I mean, even if I don't accept them, I have to free them and let them independence. I must free them, And this is what USA doing actually. They free quite a lot of Middle East people and quite a lot of Chinese people too. Chen Gongxing, But that is not enough. We must free everyone. Just like I free the animal. I free myself. It's hard, but I'll do it. If there's 7 billion people helping me, I'll still do it. If there I myself do it, I'll still do it. If I fail, tomorrow I do it. If I fail this time, the next second I do it. Until I free everyone. Of course for myself, and of course I may not do it for myself, but do it for myself, do it for my freedom too. For my power, for my government too, right? Guys, you guys don't know what China going on. Inside China, those people, those Asian people, a lot of Asian people, very sad. Of course, they have to fight for themselves. But those who have power have to fight for them too. Let's say if I'm the United States of America or United States of America and more, let's say I have myself a state, a country but associated with United States and UK. If I have an army, a military, I will send it to China, save the people. Me and Asian might not live or friends, or never will be friends, but at least I must fucking save them and let them independence. That is the fucking basic, very basic, fucking bottom line. If I see them getting slave 1 second, and it means in United States, that second I'm more or less a slave too. Washington, he have said something. Lincoln, United States president, he said, if there's one day there's still a slave. Everybody is a slave, more or less, right? But of course, in Asian, in China now, those people well actually they're slaves, but they still lack of freedom. They're not governing themselves. The government manipulating them, controlling them. So what I'm saying is, if there's a day one people is not free themselves, he's not free himself, he's not governing himself, his power, he is not the one power in governing himself, charging himself. If there's one day anybody is getting manipulated, governing, controlling, taking power from, taking advantages by the others, then everybody is more or less being slave, being taken away the freedom, the right and the government of himself, rather than getting governed and taking freedom away and manipulated by the others. We must free them and let them govern themselves. Let them be the governed, be the God, be himself. Let them be the governor, be the God, not himself, but not the others manipulating him. and forget about the monetary system. It's a crime. Those people controlling it, of course they're rich. The rest of the people fuck up. If I'm a president of a nation, I have an army, I would directly save everyone, free everyone. And if there's people asking me for asylum, I will give them asylum. But of course, when they're assuming in my country, they're under my rule. Of course, I might not. I doesn't mean I have to control it. Right? There's a must. But at least I've given asylum. I must, and I might draw. I might give a extra land for them, and that will be their country. And it means I have no control of that country. I might do this. Well, I still have a few videos and documentary about freedom, human freedom, and liberty, human rights, independence. It's long and hard, but I will do it. It's 20 minutes already. The last thing I'm gonna say is to help, to save, to be the hero of those, of myself and all those poor, weak people seeking for help. It's not giving them $1, $2, $10. It's not giving them a rice, a meal, giving them a blanket. Yes, you can do that, but that don't save them. That don't save yourself. To solve this problem, somebody have to move out, and I'm the one. Somebody have to take the lead. Have to be the first one. Independence. To get his power back, get his freedom back. Be himself. He is the government of himself. He is the nation of himself. Somebody have to do this first. And then I have the ability to save the rest of those in that country and get enslaved. Somebody have to move out. And I'm the one. Somebody have to do this. Right? Somebody have to do this. Somebody have to be the people champion. It sounds pro. It sounds a hero, but we do it out. It's a fight. Not a street fight, but it's a fight for yourself. Right? And of course, behind the curtain, outside the curtain, on the front of the curtain, I'm fighting for myself. But actually behind the curtain, I'm fighting for everyone that gets suffering, that need freedom. Everybody, actually for everybody behind the curtain. Actually, I'm doing it for everyone. But of course, I'm doing it for myself too. In Hong Kong, well, when I was back in Australia, I didn't see this kind of freedom fighter that much, because I think Australia is rather, rather democracy, rather freedom. Not 100%, but much better, And maybe it might be because they are white Caucasian, because they're English. But I think white Caucasian and English is just part of the reason, just part of it. Well, it is the dignity and the quality of those powerful people, those who have more power, more leads, take the lead. Those who have more power, have more quality, have more mercy, have more sense of respect and freedom and independence for those weak and poor. That's why those countries, Australia, United States, UK, Canada, is more democratic, is more place to live. Yes, white Caucasian, UK English is a reason. But you can see, Japan. Japan is a country that basically military, it is United States, and basically United States is their government, basically behind the curtain. So you see Japan, they are not Caucasian, they are not English. I myself, I'm not Japanese, but I myself, I respect Japanese. I know their system. Well, their system comes from the United States system, so I'm alright with their system. I know there's a lot of things to improve, but the system is comparatively much better than what Asia, the rest of the Asia, especially China and Arabs, those Middle East places. Well, Middle East, a lot of places have get freed by the United States to war. In Iraq, in Afghanistan, a lot of people get free, but there's still a lot of places like India. A lot of people, they're not free. But actually, in Asia, there's some place that is very freedom, very democracy, very human independence and human right. And there's a place called Burma, is it? Or is it called Bataan? I forget the name. In Chinese, they call Bataan. And actually, before China bully on Tibet, actually, Tibet is a real. You see, they're Asian. They're not English. They're Asian. They're Asian language. But that place is really before Chinese bullying on them. Actually, that place is really everybody is independence and freedom. Yeah, there's a real saint place. There's a real place of quality. But after China bullying on them, Dalai Lama went away, and United States, or me myself, I definitely have to free them. I have to free those motherfuckers, I have to free them. Just like I free myself in Hong Kong, a lot of British Hong Kong people. And also there's a place called Xinjiang. In English translate, it's called Xinjiang too. Sungang, is well. Talk about Dalai Lama. He is an Asian, and Tibet is an Asian place, but that place is holy. This place truly have freedom, and it's a peace place. People respect people. They won't bully. They won't govern on the others. They won't control you. But that's before the Chinese government fucking on them. I love white Caucasian, but in Russia there's I love Putin, Putin. He's white Caucasian, but I was still free to pussy right. Sorry.